up there as that ball's nearing the 40 now. And it's going to be third, just inside, we'll say the 39, so 3rd and 16 facing the Bulldogs.
Well, this has been our Achilles heel all night, Dave. Can we get it here?
9:20 to go in the fourth. Wayne County in front, 26-25. Smith, Ulan to his left, straight back drop, looking to throw. Stands tall, rolls right. Now trying to scramble to his left, still looking to throw. Wayne County still trying to apply the pressure. He's going to sling it down the middle, and it's going to be overthrown. There is number 21, Brandon Hargrave, was the intended receiver. Wayne County cut down the scramble lanes and forced the incomplete pass.
Boy, sure did. They kind of just boxed him into a little corner there after he ran around for about 10 seconds, and he just had to chunk it up.
8:57 to play in the fourth, and it's 4th and 16.
What are they going to do here, you think?
Well, their punter is also their quarterback, so Wayne County going to play it safe, I hope. Coach Lance holding arms up. It looks like Wayne County staying base defense as Cornersville shows punt formation. Smith going to boot this thing away high and short. Robertson gets away. It lands inside the 20 and rolls down near the 10, and Wayne County will get it back on the punt.
That defense did its job again, Dave. This defense is playing some ball now. See if the offense can keep doing what it's doing.
Wayne County will get it back, Barry, with 8:48 to go.
Smith's punt rolls dead.
We need one of those traditional Wildcat drives right here.
1st and 10.
Eat up a whole bunch of time.
Barry, where they got that ball? About the 13, 12?
Yeah, I believe it's
12 or 13. We'll say the 13.
I don't like 13. That's unlucky. Put it at 12.
Butler in the gun. There's the give to Beavis. Banging his way off the right side. Falling forward. Out across the 15 into the 17. A gain of 4. 2nd and 6 for the Cats.
Here we go. Just give it to your bread and butter.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
Get 3 or 4 here and there, and let's keep moving these chains.
8:28. Clock continuing to move. We'll have Drew in the postgame. We'll have Coach Willis in the postgame. Cats will split Skelton and Van Fleet out wide to the right. They'll go under center. Fake on the give. Butler on a keep. Cuts it back up the middle. He's going to take it out across the 20 and out to about the 26. They'll give him a first down for the Cats.
Yeah, took a big hit, but took it for the team right there as he got that first down for the Cats. Keeps the chains moving, and most importantly, keeps that clock going.
8 minutes, and now inside. 1st and 10, just across the 25 to the 26. Griggs in for Van Fleet.
Well, if we can get a big first down here, big play right here.
Beavis under center, split back set. Fake on the give, Beavis on a keep, or Butler on a keep, rather spins out of a tackle at the 30 and out to the 35.
Yeah, big first down play right there. Kind of breathe some relief as you got a 2nd and short, because right now you're not worried about scoring. Of course you want to score, but most importantly, you're just trying to get a first down after first down and really eat this clock up.
And that'll go for a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Butler doing the heavy lifting here tonight.
He sure is. He's played really well tonight.
Case in the gun. Drew to his right. There's the give to Beavis. Barreling his way for a first down, dragging defenders out across the 40 to the 41.
There we go. Just keep moving them, guys. Offensive line's winning it up front.
21.
Starting to impose their will on them.
Trying to stop the clock momentarily for the movement of the chains. A 26-25 Wayne County lead. Cats with a football at the Wayne County 41.
In no hurry now.
Butler in the shotgun. Beavis to his right. They'll split a couple of receivers to the right. There's the snap. There's the give. Drew head of steam ahead. Cuts to the outside. Up to midfield. Looks behind the check. Slides down and stays in bounds.
Great job. Good heads up right there.
At the 44.
He could have possibly chanced it to try to get a couple more, but what a smart heads-up play. Just get down, stay in bounds, like you said. Get this first down, keep this clock moving.
And that keeps the clock moving after the movement of the chains. 6:15 here in the fourth. Wayne County started this drive on the 13.
Well, you know what? That's something lost, I think, in today's sports as far as being smart with clock awareness. You know, a lot of guys just don't have that anymore.
Butler in the gun. We got some movement up front here. It was 1st and 10, and Wayne County going to be guilty of the false start. That'll move it back 5 to the 49.
First down and 15.
1st and 15 from the Bulldog 49. 5:56 remaining here in the fourth. That restarts the clock, though. So Wayne County could take off even more time, but it is 1st and 15.
Yeah, don't need these penalties.
Butler in the shotgun. There's the give. Beavis barreling his way off the right side. Tripped up for a short gain. He gets about 4, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, just don't need to be behind the chains right here. Just, I mean, yeah, you got to, we got a guy down. Hold on.
2nd down and 11.
Christian Martin slow to get up.
I think he got rode up on.
He's going to hobble his way to the side. Wayne County will have to make some adjustments up front.
Boy, already kind of down on the depth chart, you know what I mean?
Knox Bunch, another freshman in there. That might be a cramp, Barry, the way they're working it out there. 2nd 11 for the Cats. Wayne County may work this down and call timeout. Coach Willis is watching the back judge. And Wayne County calls it with about 2 on the play clock with 5:01 to go. Stops the clock. 2nd and 11 for the Cats from the Cornersville 45. Wayne County in front 26-25. First time out of the half.
First time out of the half and a good one. You know, you got a guy, one of your starters rushed off sidelines here trying to get a cramp out. This allows him to, you know, get a little rest, get him back in there too. And just what an important down right here with the 2nd and long. You got to get 4 or 5 here on this play right here, I believe.
Yeah, you certainly want to just keep grinding on it and getting the first down. Martin shaking it off. He's ready to get back in the huddle. Tough guy, Christian Martin.
Yep. Yeah, he's ready to get back in there.
And he's going to hustle his way back in the huddle, and with a timeout, should be able to get back into the action.
We'll see how he did a good job of getting off the field because, you know, if they had to blow it dead, then that clock stops.
Now they're going to keep him out. Still working his way free. They said 1 play, so evidently the timeout didn't save it. Butler in the gun, Beavis to his left. There's the give to Drew, and he's going to be hit and stuck at the line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
All right, here you go. You got a dilemma here. I think you throw it. And I know with J.K. Staggs being a Brady fan, he would say throw it here too. But do you run it, keep the clock running? Or do you try to put it in the air and get the first down here?
Well, we hadn't seen Butler follow behind the back much this second half. It was pretty effective in the first half. We're down to 4.5 in the fourth, 26-25. The Wildcat lead. Big play here, 3rd and 11. Butler in the gun. He's going to come to the right side. Got a block. Now couldn't escape the tackle in the backfield and dropped at about the 43. And it's going to bring up 4th and 9.
Tackle by number 66.
Definitely got a punt.
Mitchell. Gain of 2 brings up 4th down and
Coach Willis is talking about it. Now, like you say, we've got a weapon and a punter in Casey Hunt. And he's been able to pin teams deep over and over again.
We're going for it.
And 4th and 9 from the 43. I may try and just get them off sides as Wayne County's still got a couple of timeouts.
That's what I was thinking. Try to get them off sides here, then make it a manageable 4th down.
Down inside 5 seconds. Wayne County on the line. They're going to go. There's the give to Beavis. He's in trouble, and he's going to be dropped deep in the backfield. Corners are going to take over near midfield.
Wow. Huge loss right there. Not what we needed. It flips momentum right there as you give Cornersville a big stop. And gives them great field position right here. You're looking at 3.5 minutes to go in the game.
Drive stops at the 48. So Wayne County able to move it 39 yards in 9 plays. And Cornersville going to take over with 3:30 to go at the 48. after the Cats turn it over on downs. It's in the hands of the defense, Barry, now.
It is.
Ball on the left hash at the 48. In the gun, Smith. Hands to Uland, picks his way off the right side, free into the Wildcat secondary, and he'll get 9 off the right side. They'll mark him down at the 44.
It's 9
or 43.
Get close to the 3-minute mark. Now, Cornersville does have a field goal kicker, so, they don't necessarily have to score a touchdown, but I'm going to say they're going to get kind of close, to kick a field goal as last-second play.
Cornersville with all their timeouts. 2nd and 1. Facing the Bulldogs at the Wildcat 43. There's the give to Uland. Uland stacked up this time. He'll have enough for the first down, but not much more.
Tackle by number 6.
As that's going to move the sticks.
Braden Littleton gained good enough.
Move the sticks, and it's this first down.
For a Bulldog
you just can't give them big chunks on first down. You got to keep the pressure on them here.
Wayne County needs a stop, a turnover. Need the defense to make a play. Need the crowd to get loud.
That's right. Need this crowd to get hyped up.
1st and 10 from the Wildcat 41. Cornersville jostling around up front. Got some movement. And there's the give to Cooper. Cooper going to be stacked up at the 40.
There we go.
A gain of 1 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9. And it'll keep the clock moving at 2:13.
Gain of 1 on the play, like you said. Clock keeps moving.
Gain of 1 brings up
You're around the 40.
From the Wildcat 40.
Of course, Cornersville's got time because they got the timeout, so they're not worried about that. What the Cats need is a stop or a turnover.
KG trying to get the Cats fans into it. Smith in the gun. Uland to his left, going to throw. Straight back drop, now scrambling right. Wayne County applying the pressure, gives ground deep in the backfield. At the 45, tries to cut it upfield, in trouble. And by Landon Smotherman, he came up with the ball. Smotherman's got the ball. Are they going to give it a fumble? Smotherman's got the ball at the 47, and they're going to say he's down.
Oh, wow. Woo, as he kind of ran for his life there. They gave it to us.
Okay. Well, great. I thought he called timeout, but was he giving the ball instead of a timeout?
Oh, yeah, hang on here.
The officials are going to say he's down.
Oh, man. Because we kind of reacted like the official said it was our ball.
I thought it was a timeout he was signaling, and you must have thought maybe that he was signaling our ball when he signaled Cornersville's way for a timeout.
Boys, he had that ball stuck up in the air. Smotherman got him and took him to the ground. That ball was loose, I think.
I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I mean, there's no replay in high school, but that goes as about a 12-yard loss from the 40 of Wayne County back to the 48 of Cornersville. So now it's 3rd.
22?
3rd and 21, I think.
So you got 2 plays. Stop. Don't let them get 22 yards. And you basically won this game. Boy, sometimes that scrambling around like that can come back and bite you, and it did Cornersville that time.
A minute and a half on the clock, 2 timeouts for Cornersville. 3rd and 22.
Just don't let anybody behind you.
And the defense with a big stop. Landon Smotherman coming up with a big sack for the Cats.
Crowd's into it.
And Smith in the gun. Uland to his left. Straight back drop. Wayne County trying to pressure. Beavis showing a blitz there off the left side, creeping his way to him. Now Smith backtracks, slings it all the way, and drops at the 40. It hung up forever, and Landon Mills couldn't come down with it. Incomplete. Now it's 4th and 22.
Wow, if he catches that, all he's got to do is make one man miss, and he's gone for a touchdown. Wow, he took his eyes off the football right before it got there, and it went right through his hands. Big break for the Cats. Big first down, Dave. Let's do it right here. Let's stop it.
2 timeouts each side, 1:13 to play, 4th and 21, facing the Bulldogs. And a long conversation over here with Smith and the coaches. As I'm going to keep an eye on this play clock. As they're now down to 10 seconds, they're still in the huddle.
They're going to hurry. They're going to have to
4
really
seconds.
hurry.
They're going to have to use a timeout, or they're going to line up off sides. And they did call timeout to save the penalty. And so now the Bulldogs with just one timeout. And Coach Lance got this defense going in the second half and needs one more play, Barry. At this point, with just one timeout, it's knees if you can just get a stop.
Yeah, that them not getting the play in on time, like you said, had to waste that last timeout. This is it right here. Get a stop, 4th and 22, 21. Man, just do not let anybody behind you here. Get a rush, get this quarterback running. Man, exciting football the second half. What a difference. You know, the first half, everybody's kind of down on themselves at halftime. I know I was looking at you going, oh, man, we're in trouble. But give this defense credit this half, and offense has just kept right on rolling.
Need one more play, though, Barry. Need one more play. No penalties. You got to avoid the penalties. And you got to make one more play.
One more play and we can enjoy our break. You know what I mean?
Yep, a bye week next week.
Yep, we're still going on that hunting trip, right?
Sure.
All right, good.
Smith in the gun, Ulan to his left. 4 receivers set, 2 right, 2 left. Smothering putting some pressure from the backside. Smith on a roll, going to chunk deep, high in the air. Got one man open. It's high and it's caught.
Wow, he caught it.
They threw it up for grabs, and Cooper or Ulan makes the catch down near the 10.
Now guys are going to hurry up. Oh, man, got to hurry.
Pass complete to Austin Cooper.
Wow.
Now it's down at about the 11-yard line. 1 minute, 1 second. Now Wayne County may have to call the timeouts.
First down for the Bulldogs.
Smith in the gun. And now we got a whistle here. And what we got? Got a false start on Cornersville, and that'll move it back 5. And with the clock moving, Barry, I don't know what that does. As that's going to put it back.
That's
Looked like he went on a big march there. It should just be 5 yards. It's going to be at the 16, and it should start the clock. Oh, no, they didn't start the clock. Well, that was a benefit, as they didn't lose any time with the false start. Here comes the inside reverse, and trying to run wide is Cooper. He's in trouble in the backfield, still making people miss, and finally Bryant Skelton able to come up and make the stop at the 16. 44 seconds, and the clock continues to move.
Clock continues to move, and remember, we're just talking about a one-point game here. Cornersville gets in a spot where they think they can kick a field goal. They do have a field goal kicker.
Second down and 13.
Smith in the gun. Ulan to his right. Going to roll the pocket right. Butler trying to cut him off that way, and he cuts it up and stopped at about the 15. And now Cornersville still not using its last timeout. With 14 seconds, they're going to try and clock it. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. They're going to have a timeout left and not enough time to use it. 7 seconds, 6. They're going to run up the middle. Smith breaking tackles, dragging defenders. Time's out. No time left, and Wayne County makes the stop and gets the win.
Oh,
the time ran out. And Wayne County going to hold on and win 26-25 as Cornersville still had a timeout and never used it.
Wow. And they're not going to review this. This is over. Cats win. Cats win.
And Cornersville coaches are livid. Players were slamming the helmets down. And again, Wayne County pulls one out right at the end as Smith ran up the middle. And Wayne County made the stop. He had a first down, which would have stopped the clock. But Wayne County comes through defensively, Barry, with a huge stop. And our final score is Wayne County 26, Cornersville 25. We'll be back with a postgame show, including a look at next week's Wildcats game or Wildcats game in 2 weeks right after this time out. You're listening to Wildcats football on Big Oldies Radio.
Friday, as we make the 10-minute trek south to face the Trojans of Collinwood.
2 touchdowns, excuse me. Big night for him, and, man, just proud of him, proud of this defense, Dave. What a tale of 2 halves.
Wayne County won a game at Eagleville, throwing 0 passes, won a game tonight throwing 1 pass, and that one was incomplete as Wayne County completes the comeback. Down at the half, 25-12, but Wayne County scores 14 points in the second half to come out victorious 26-25. And the defense stood tall there at the end as Cornersville converted on a 4th and 21 to get it down to the 11. But Cornersville couldn't get it into the end zone before time expired. And joining us now, Coach Willis has made his way to the booth. And, Coach, that might have took a year or 2 off the life there.
Oh, yeah. It for sure did. It for sure did. About 3 years off.
Well, what a job there. I mean, you rolled the dice going for it on 4th and 9 there and got stopped and had to call on the defense, and they did the job.
We did. You know, if I had to do over, I'd probably punt it right there and try to pin them back a little bit. But, you know, we're just trying to keep the ball going. You know, sometimes I get caught up in the situation, and like you said, if I had to do over, I'd probably punt it and try to pin them down there.
Well, you won a game at Eagleville. I told Barry you won a game at Eagleville with 0 pass attempts. Tonight, just 1 pass attempt. But, man, what a job on the ground. Case Butler with 23 rushes for 149. Drew Beavis with 22 rushes for 119. Case Castleman with 7 rushes for 36. And you got a couple of touchdowns out of Castleman. So he was kind of a spark plug tonight.
He was. You know, all those guys that you just mentioned carried the football extremely well. You know, that was a big job by our guys up front tonight, opening up holes and stuff. But we felt like, you know, we could run the football on them a little bit. Didn't want to have to throw the football. You know, if we go back and look at stats last week, we threw more than what we ran probably. But I felt like we could do a good job running the football tonight, and we were for the most part.
Well, at the start of the game, you know, Cornersville again gets the ball. They go down and score as the defense was kind of slow to get started. And so once Cornersville took that lead, Coach Willis, I think it was 19-12, and then you only had 44 seconds to go. You're probably wondering in your mind, do I try something here or do I just take it to the half?
We did, and you know, and like I said up there, at halftime, I wish I would have had that one back to do again. But we were trying to make a play, see if we could get anything going. But you know, that's not a very smart play call on my part, trying to run a reverse down there on the 20-yard line. But, I mean, all the credit to our guys battling back, man.
Yeah, what resiliency from you to come back from that, because that was like a gift, a free touchdown. I know you felt like that at the half, and so instead of being down 19-12, getting the ball start, you're down 25-12. But what a job there in the second half. You came out, you went right down the field, scored, got a stop, and got another score to take the lead.
We did. That was huge. That was definitely what we needed. We need to go down and score right there, and that's what I told Emma there coming out of half. You know, it was vital that we went down and scored, got a stop, and then went down and stuck another one in, and obviously that ended up being enough. But we were sure hoping to get another one, not make it so dramatic right there at the end.
What adjustments defensively? You know, you had trouble with Smith, the quarterback, just making plays. You bottled him up for the most part of the second half until he made that long pass there at the end.
We did. We started doing a better job keeping him bottled up and spying him a little bit, doing a better job tackling in open field. But, I mean, that kid was a great player tonight. I mean, you know, most of their big gains came from him scrambling around and then making a play. We did a lot better job in the second half. Kids did a better job getting to him.
Well, it's not style points. It's just a win, Coach, and you had to have it, and you got it.
We did. It'll definitely make for a better off week here.
Hey, congrats, man. Go enjoy this one and enjoy the bye week, and you'll get ready for Collinwood coming up. I'm going to run through some totals here as we await Drew Beavis' arrival in the booth. I mentioned Case Butler with 23 rushes for 149 yards. Butler with a touchdown run as well as a two-point conversion. The two-point conversion wound up being awfully big as the Cats win by 1. Drew Beavis with 22 carries for 119 yards. Beavis with an 11-yard score to give the Cats the lead there in the third quarter. Kaysen Castleman with 7 rushes for 36 yards. Castleman had the second and the third touchdown runs for the Cats of 13 and 5 yards. Butler 0 of 1 through the air. For Cornersville had Lombardi, who rushed for 61 yards. Uland, who rushed for 11 carries for 42. Smith with 12 carries for 38. Cooper with 4 carries for 18. Hargrove with 1 carry for 25. And Smith completes 5 of 9 passes for 127 yards. And now joining me in the booth, senior running back Drew Beavis. Drew, didn't look so good the first half, but a lot better the second half.
Yes, sir. We got to find a way to play 4 quarters. A win's a win. That was ugly, but we got it done.
So let me run through some things. Offensively, you were clicking in the first half. Basically, when you had the ball with any time on the clock, you were able to go down and get 2 scores. But defensively, we had a problem.
Yes, sir. We couldn't get clicking. You know, we were pointing fingers. Sorry about that. Pointing fingers a little bit, and you can't have that. We're a football team. We got to step up and make plays all together. terrible pursuit angles, let that quarterback run all over us. But I feel like we fixed it in the second half. We made plays.
Absolutely, you fixed it the second half. So what was the message there at the half, Drew?
Coach Willis came in and said what had to be said. He didn't say much, and I don't blame him. He just said, this is on me. I'll take the blame for you guys all night. And we knew it's not his fault, but, for a guy to come in there and take the blame, and that just let us know that we got to go out there and do what we can do.
So you got the score to start. Then you got the big defensive stop. You got the ball back. Drew, your touchdown puts you ahead to stay, as it turns out. So once you're ahead 26-25, you get the ball back. You're trying to run the clock out, and we couldn't quite do it. We got stopped out here near midfield. What was going through your mind then?
Honestly, a lot of those moments you're thinking, oh, heck, we just lost this game. But that was one of the moments I felt like our defense played good enough the second half. We were going to win this game.
And you kept rising up. You forced the 4th and 21. I think everybody in the stadium felt like we're in pretty good shape on 4th and 21, and they complete a long pass down to the 11, and you have to rise up again, and that's exactly what you did.
Yes, sir, we did. Nothing to Mason Moore. I mean, he was in a coverage that I don't think he was supposed to be in. That isn't his fault. He made a play, tried to make a play, and, kid on the other team, Cornersville just made a great play. That's football, and we rose above it, I feel like.
So let's talk about the last play. Clock's moving. Cornersville elects not to take the timeout. Seemed like, at least according to the scoreboard, they had one. They elected not to take the timeout, and they tried to run it. Smith on the keeper, the quarterback. He couldn't quite get in. When you saw the tackle, what'd you look for?
I looked for the clock. I thought they were going to call a timeout, kick a field goal, but I looked up, and the buzzer was going off. So
that's got to feel good, man, Drew. What a job getting the win. You said it didn't count for style points, but it counts on the win total.
Yes, sir. That's all that matters.
Hey, congrats, man. Enjoy the bye week. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, Coach Willis. And our final score tonight, Wayne County 26, Cornersville 25, as Wayne County scores 14 unanswered in the second half to come back and erase the 25-12 deficit to win this one at the Guy H. Buchanan Stadium and move the Cats one step closer to the playoffs. We'd like to thank David Lowe back in the studio, Carden Venable on the stats, Emma Bryant with the sideline interviews, Coach Willis for joining us in the booth, Drew Beavis for joining us in the booth, John Harper on the YouTube side of things. I'm David Hastings with Barry Miller. And join us again in 2 weeks as the Wildcats will travel to Collinwood on October the 25th. The pregame show will begin at 6:40 on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports on YouTube.com.